Good morning. New project in Sandbach in England's sunny northwest. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing here? Well, on the face of it, redecorating a bedroom. So paper off, paper on, paint the ceilings, paint the woodwork, and happy days. Except it's never like that. On my about section on my business Facebook page, I say I specialise in multi-trade jobs. Stuff that's out of the ordinary, where you'd need to get 2 or 3 people in. So yeah, I'm decorating. Okay, right. I'm renovating these wardrobes, so you can't see it now, or you may see some little pinprick holes and dots on them. These had lots of very decorative moulding on, which is kind of a bit passé now. So we're taking the doors off. They're going to be replaced not with double, lower and upper. We're going to be replacing them with full height doors, shaker style in a very light grey. They're going to be really nice, but I'm going to have to beef up the framework and paint the frame as well. Because it's not going to look right otherwise. And you can't see it, but likewise with the bedside tables, there is one under there, and the dressing table as well. The surface is going to get painted, the frame's going to get painted, new drawer fronts. The owners want a new radiator here. Well, that's easy, except for the fact that the bay window, as was the custom and practice in the days when this house was built, is only a single brick thick, not very energy efficient. So what I'm going to do is disconnect that radiator, terminate the pipes under the floor temporarily, and then I'm going to build in an insulated studded wall inside with a cavity. The cavity will be open into the floor space so we can get some ventilation through. And then there'll be a windowsill on top, and the owner's looking forward to that a lot. And then we'll put the new radiator on. I'll show you that in a bit. So quite a bit of work to be done there. Carpet's getting replaced. That's not my job, but I will have to make provision for that. But hey, the fun never stops. Toilet. Okay, bear that in mind. So now I'm going outside into the rain. So things I do for you people. Right, now when this house was built, just try and shield the camera from the rain. I don't get shielded. When this house was built, as was the custom and practice again, 1930s, 1920s, something like that, the soil pipe was made of asbestos, which was a perfectly reasonable material to use at the time, except that we know asbestos has some bad habits, like killing people. So that's getting removed, and it also leaks, as you can see, which is a really not good thing. So that's, in theory, coming out tomorrow. The owner has organised a specialist asbestos removal contractor, because you need licences and permits and all sorts of things, and I haven't got them, and I'm never going to get them to do that. But where the soil pipe goes up, there's a joint, a junction, which comes from this loo. So the first order of business is to take that boxing out, so that we can get access to the pipe coming in. How does that affect me? I'm replacing the asbestos one with PVC, and in theory I'm doing that tomorrow. Except if it's raining, I won't be, because I'm not going to leave them with a hole in their roof. Because if you noticed, the soil pipe, or the vent pipe, goes through the edge of the roof. And having a hole in your roof in the rain, perhaps not such a good thing. So anyway, we'll see. It'll get done sometime this week or next, and I'll show you how that goes. But yeah, so busy days. Anyway, first order of business, get the radio on. Got me tea. Away we go. I've got to show you this. Sometimes you see things but you don't see them. What you're looking at doesn't exactly register to what it is. So, okay, I'm working my way down this because I've got to replace it, and it's what I'm going to put in, which is PVC pipe, has got to go into the soil pipe under the ground. Okay, that's fair enough. Well, I've taken out a section of the driveway to discover what we're dealing with, and it's a 4-inch clay pipe. That's all right. And then at some point somebody's put a socket in to adapt the asbestos pipe into the clay pipe. Fair enough. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I've not seen a fitting like that before. I don't really pay any attention to it, and then it dawns on me. What I'm actually looking at is 3 flower pots stuck on top of each other, jammed in and cemented round. Interesting. Not exactly standard, but it seems to have worked at some point. I don't think I'm going to leave it like that. So we'll have an adapter into the clay pipe and then PVC pipe out of the ground, and hopefully that'll be a little more professional than 3 flower pots. So I just thought I'd share that.